Today, I want to talk about the uniqueness of Jabez Prayer. Do you know there is really very little difference between people, but that little difference brings a great deal of difference? Take a look at our individual temperament. The Bible tells us little about a man called Jabez, a man who doesn't stand astride the Old Testament like a Moses or a David, or light up the books of Acts like those early Christians who turned the world upside down. But one thing is sure, the little difference in his life made all the difference. Jabez could be considered as the prodigy of the genealogy, or maybe the Bible's little big man. You will find him hiding in the least read section of one of the least read books of the Bible. When we read the first 9 chapters of 1 Chronicles, we come to know the genealogies of the official family tree of the Hebrew tribe, beginning with Adam and proceeding through thousands of years to Israel's return from captivity. The reading may seem boring. The long list of unfamiliar and difficult names, more than 500 of them, are likely to make even the bravest Bible reader close up their Bible. But there is something unique about this man called Jabez that caused the historian to pause, clear their throat, and switch tack. When you read 1 Chronicles chapter 4, the descendants of Judah, Perez, Hezron, and Carmi, and Har, and Shoba, and that's just the beginning. Ahumai, Ishma, Idbash, Hazelponi, Ano. I'll forgive you if you suddenly considered quitting to listen to this podcast and reaching for your TV remote. But stay with me, because 44 names into the chapter, a story suddenly breaks through from nowhere. That reads in 1 Chronicles 4, verse 9 to 10. Now, Jabez was more honourable than his brothers, and his mother called his name Jabez, saying, "Because I bore him in pain." And Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, "Oh, that you would bless me indeed, and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, and that you would keep me from evil, that it may not grieve me." And God granted him what he requested. In the next verse, the roll call for the tribe of Judah picks up as if nothing has happened. Shelab, Shua, Meha. Something about this man Jabez had caused the scribes and historians to pause in Midrash, clear their throat, and switch tact. You just have to know something about this man called Jabez. He stands head and shoulders above the rest. What was the secret to the enduring reputation of Jabez? You can search from front to back in your Bible, as I have, and you won't find any more information than we have in these 2 brief verses. Things started badly for a person no one had ever heard of. He prayed an unusual 1-sentence prayer. Things ended extraordinarily well. Just under the surface of each request lies a giant paradigm breaker. Clearly, the outcome can be traced to his prayer. Something about Jabez's simple, direct request to God changed his life and left a permanent mark in the history books of Israel with his prayer that says, "Oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, and that you would keep me from evil." At first glance, the 4 requests may strike you as sincere, sensible, even noble, but not remarkable. Yet, just under the surface of each word lies a giant paradigm breaker that runs exactly opposite to the way you and I usually think. So from today, why not take a new approach to think differently, to pray the little prayers of Jabez for the next 10 years, knowing that we are going to receive with similar results the blessing that came upon Jabez. Precious one, have you been blessed by this podcast? Have you been blessed by this devotion? Subscribe to God Touching Lives for more of such message. God bless you.